Welcome into another edition of NFM Tech Central. My name's Greg Scher, your host of NFM TV, along with Christos Bettios, our CIO. And Christos just keeps rolling out those bells and whistles. Today we talk about the credit roadmap, and we've got a staggering number I'm going to throw out in front of everybody. The number is 5,000. What does that number mean to you, Christos, and how did it lead to this? 5,000,
Greg, is the number of loan credit pools we did last year where the borrowers did not immediately qualify. There were that many. It was about, on the average, about 400 a month.
And what do people do with them, or what did they do prior to you rolling this out?
Well, individuals have their own systems or process or tracking, spreadsheets, different things. Often there's, when you get busy, you may not even follow up with some of the people.
Until now.
Until
the credit roadmap. So let's go right into it. What is it?
Great. What this is a system, and we call it a system because it has several components. It's a system that the loan officer in Encompass can put a reminder date, can put reminder notes, and can create a system or a campaign of emails and texts that come out. For example, when you have one of those borrowers that may not have immediately qualified, you can say, I'll put a date of, let's say, July 1st to have a reminder. And what that's going to trigger is a text to you, the loan officer, and then a text to the borrower. And the messaging is going to be appropriate for you both.
Okay, so I am a would-be buyer. I'm shopping for a home. My credit doesn't qualify. I've got a 570 score. And you say to me, Greg, I need you to fix X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to check back in with you in 90 days, right? So as the loan officer, what are you doing in that scenario?
Great. So in that file, you would put the date of 90 days. Let's say that's July 1st. And then you can put some notes for yourself if you want. Let's say that it was about a credit card or whatever the appropriate action is. And the text is going to show up to you at 11:30 a.m. your local time that says, Greg, you're supposed to follow up with borrower. And here's their telephone number, so that comes into your text. And then if you had put any notes, let's say this was a credit card, then it shows up on your text. And then the borrower is going to receive a text from you, say, hi, Mr. Borrower, this is Greg. I'm following up to see how you're doing with your credit roadmap activities.
With the assignments that I gave you. This sounds amazing. So it's kind of, you set it and forget it kind of thing, right?
It is. It is.
Or as our president likes to refer to this whole thing, turn trash into cash, but you don't really like that. But still, it's adding another layer of potential revenue by staying in front of people, and everyone appreciates that, right? So it's one less thing you've got to remember to do. So, Christos, how do people get signed up for this? What's involved?
Actually, this is something you can do on your own. That you don't need to talk to marketing or us. You can go to any file as you run it, or you can go back and look at your files that may not have qualified and put a reminder date. You can even, based on feedback we got from LOs, you can configure to say, I want my junior LO or my LP1 to get the text. So if you're not the person that should get the reminder, you can select. So put a date, any notes, and the persona that's supposed to receive the text, and then you can do it on any file starting today.
Credit roadmap campaign. Wow. That's some pretty powerful stuff. So we've gone over the builder portal, the realtor portal, and now the credit roadmap. Who knows what's around the corner? Christos is working on a million things. Christos Bettios, our CIO, thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
We look forward to the next edition of Tech Central. I'm Greg Scher, your host. We'll see you next time.